Many lifters chase hypertrophy but misunderstand training variables controlling muscle growth. Today, we explore the VIF framework: volume, intensity, and frequency. These three variables control how muscles receive stimulus and recover properly. Think of them as three dials regulating your hypertrophy engine. Turn one dial too high and recovery may collapse. Balance creates the environment where muscle fibers actually grow. First, we examine volume, the primary driver of hypertrophy. Training volume means the total work performed by a muscle. In practice, we measure volume as hard sets per muscle weekly. Research consistently supports 10 to 20 weekly sets. Beginners may grow well even with 8 to 10 sets. Intermediate lifters often benefit from 12 to 16 sets. Advanced lifters may tolerate 18 or more weekly sets. However, more volume is not always better. Excessive volume increases fatigue faster than muscle adaptation. Your body has a limit called maximum recoverable volume. Beyond that point, progress slows and injuries become likely. Next, we examine intensity, another misunderstood variable. Intensity describes how heavy the weight is relative to strength. Scientists often express intensity as percentage of one repetition maximum. However, hypertrophy responds strongly to effort near muscular failure. Most hypertrophy occurs within 5 repetitions of failure. This is sometimes called the effective rep range. Loads between 30 and 85% of one repetition maximum work. The key factor is sufficient motor unit recruitment. Heavy loads recruit fast twitch fibers immediately. Lighter loads recruit them as fatigue accumulates. Therefore, both heavy and moderate weights can build muscle. Now let us explore frequency, the third dial. Frequency describes how often a muscle is trained weekly. Muscle protein synthesis rises after resistance training, but that elevated synthesis lasts only about 24 to 48 hours. Therefore, training a muscle once weekly wastes potential growth time. Most evidence supports training muscles 2 or 3 times weekly. Frequency also helps distribute volume across multiple sessions. This reduces fatigue within each workout. Higher quality sets produce stronger mechanical tension. Let us examine how these three variables interact. High volume requires moderate intensity and sufficient recovery days. Very heavy intensity usually requires slightly lower total volume. Higher frequency allows volume to be distributed efficiently. Think like a scientist, adjusting experimental variables carefully. Now let us examine a practical hypertrophy example. Suppose we train chest 12 weekly sets. Instead of one large session, we split it into 2 workouts. Each session includes 6 quality sets. Intensity stays around 1 to 3 reps in reserve. This maintains stimulus while controlling fatigue. Recovery factors now become essential for hypertrophy. Sleep, nutrition, and hydration support adaptation processes. Protein intake supports muscle protein synthesis. Carbohydrates replenish glycogen and training energy. Fat supports hormonal balance and overall health. Aim for roughly 1.6 to 2 grams protein per kilogram. Hydration also affects muscular performance and recovery. Dehydration reduces strength and endurance during sessions. Now let us discuss progressive overload. Muscle grows only when stimulus gradually increases. You may increase load, volume, or repetition count. Even small increases create meaningful adaptation signals. Tracking workouts helps ensure progressive overload occurs. A simple training log becomes a powerful scientific tool. Next, consider exercise selection for hypertrophy. Compound movements recruit many muscle groups simultaneously. Isolation exercises target specific muscles for additional stimulus. Both types contribute useful volume. Technique quality remains critical for safety and effectiveness. Controlled eccentrics increase muscle tension and fiber recruitment. Full range of motion improves muscle activation. Partial repetitions reduce overall hypertrophy stimulus. Let us examine common hypertrophy training mistakes. Many lifters perform excessive junk volume without sufficient intensity. Others train too heavy and accumulate excessive nervous system fatigue. Some programs neglect frequency and train muscles only weekly. Balanced programming avoids these extremes. Now consider the role of recovery days. Muscles grow during recovery, not during lifting itself. Adequate rest allows tissue repair and adaptation. Chronic fatigue reduces performance and growth potential. Deload weeks help manage long-term fatigue. A deload temporarily reduces training volume or intensity. This restores nervous system readiness and joint health. Mobility work also supports healthy movement patterns. Dynamic warm-ups prepare muscles for heavy training. Proper warm-ups reduce injury risk significantly. Now let us summarize the VIF hypertrophy framework. Volume provides the primary growth stimulus. Intensity ensures muscle fibers experience sufficient tension. Frequency distributes stimulus across the week effectively. Together, these variables control hypertrophy adaptation. Beginners should prioritize learning technique and moderate volume. Intermediate athletes can gradually increase weekly training sets. Advanced lifters require more careful fatigue management. The best program balances stimulus and recovery. Patience remains essential for long-term muscle growth. Muscle fibers adapt slowly through repeated training cycles. Consistency beats extreme short-term effort. Like the turtle, progress is steady and scientific. Balance your VIF variables and recovery habits wisely. Your hypertrophy journey becomes far more effective. Let us briefly examine muscle physiology behind hypertrophy. Resistance training creates microscopic muscle fiber damage. Satellite cells help repair and strengthen these fibers. Protein synthesis exceeds breakdown during recovery periods. Over time, fibers increase cross-sectional area. This is the structural basis of hypertrophy. Mechanical tension remains the primary growth trigger. Metabolic stress contributes additional anabolic signaling. Cell swelling may also influence muscle adaptation. Now return again to our VIF framework. Volume provides repeated tension exposure for muscle fibers. Intensity ensures motor unit recruitment is sufficient. Frequency increases the number of growth opportunities weekly. Together, they create optimal hypertrophy conditions. Always monitor recovery signals from your body. Persistent soreness and declining strength indicate excessive load. Adjust volume or intensity accordingly. Programming should evolve as your strength increases. Scientific thinking improves training decisions. Always analyze results rather than guessing randomly. Small adjustments accumulate into meaningful progress. The hypertrophy journey rewards patience and discipline. Respect your recovery just as much as training stimulus. Eat well, sleep deeply, and train intelligently. Soon your muscles respond with steady growth. Remember our turtle principle. Slow progress wins long races. Avoid chasing extreme programs promising instant transformation. Science-based training always outperforms guesswork. Balance your volume, intensity, and frequency wisely. Your hypertrophy system will function beautifully. Now you understand the VIF training framework. Apply these principles gradually in your own program. Observe how your body responds over weeks. Training science becomes clearer with experience. Keep learning, experimenting, and improving patiently. Your muscles will thank you for intelligent programming. Respect biology, and progress becomes inevitable. Balance effort with recovery at all times. Training is a long, scientific journey. Stay consistent and patient like our wise turtle. Your hypertrophy potential will unfold gradually. Trust the VIF framework and train intelligently. Volume, intensity, and frequency form your growth blueprint. Combine them with proper recovery habits. Science-guided training leads to sustainable muscle development. Avoid shortcuts and respect physiological adaptation. Patience multiplies results across months and years. Train smart, and your progress becomes predictable. The Turtle Professor wishes you steady hypertrophy progress. Now go train wisely and grow stronger each week.